This is the BBC Home Service. We present Peter Ustinov and Peter Jones in all directions, in search of a guide, philosopher, and friend.
Well, here we are, back at Broadcasting House. After what happened last time, we'd better consult the receptionist.
Yes, she did seem a bit short with us for ignoring her. Excuse me.
Yes? Oh, Mr. James.
Jones. Any sign of Mr. Dixon this week?
Well, no, I've been a very good girl, and I've done quite a bit of scouting around for you. Now, the latest from the admin grapevine is that Mr. Dixon appears to be in Paris on a goodwill mission to his opposite number at RDF. Radio Diffusion. That is the rumor, anyway. Well, then you can be sure it's false. What do you mean? I mistrust rumors.
So do I.
Well, I'm sure I don't know why.
Then listen.
The scene is Studio B3 at Lime Grove. Animal, Vegetable and Mineral is in progress.
And the next object, Professor Walker? Well, it's quite clearly Saxon, but what is it? A wooden stick with an ivory curl or handle at its base, eh, Delamere?
Well, not really at its base. If you turn it the other way up, which after all might be the right way, its base would be that bronze or is it tin ferrule?
It's copper.
Maybe late Roman.
Oh, hardly.
Could be.
No. Whatever it is, it's certainly Shropshire.
Oh, yes, I was taking that for granted. North Shropshire.
Well, obviously, once it's Shropshire, it's bound to be North Shropshire. South Shropshire stuff has a quite different patina, and the pentiminti on the catafalque would be irregular.
It goes without saying.
Yes.
That black frame over a rather imperfect cloth stretched over it is unusual, though.
Yes.
What is it, this?
Well now. I would, are you ready? I would hazard a guess that this is an implement for trapping rainwater. Yes, you see, it was left like this with a ferrule in the ground, in other words, downwards. Yes, that's right, downwards. As the rainwater fell, it was trapped by the cloth, which I doubt it's the original cloth, but still, which gradually expanded until the portable trough. Well, that's what it is, really, portable trough. Portable trough.
You make that sound plausible, but I think it was meant as a kind of auxiliary sail for a coracle.
I'm out of the question.
We should have the grace to hear me out. It's very rare.
Oh, there I are now. Oh, there, I quite agree. It is, in fact, unique. I think we should be very glad to have this in our hands at the moment. You've got the other end, haven't you, Delamere?
Yes. Mine?
What does the museum say it is, Mr. Chairman? Well, the museum says it's a fake Babylonian ashtray made in Budapest about 1900. That's a very good one. Of course, utterly ludicrous. Yes, well, I agree with you. I think your solution is by far the most likely. Therefore, I'm giving you 12 marks out of a possible 10.
The next morning, at inquiries, the Bishop of Polperro.
I say, I was doing a television appeal here yesterday afternoon, and I left my umbrella in the studio. Is there any sign of it?
Yes, but it was already in the papers that a new Saxon implement had been discovered.
On a more workaday level, the following occurred in Hollywood.
Scene: a corner table at the Red Boater restaurant on Hollywood Sunset Boulevard. A famous film star, Linday McHopkins, speaks to a waiter.
Hey, waiter.
Yep.
Waiter. Oh, is that water gauge over there 2 tables away?
Yeah, that's right.
By the air conditioner. Oh, would you ask him to come over as soon? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's all right. Walter.
Why, hello there, Lindy May. Wow.
Why, how nice. Oh, dear Walter, I wanted to see you bad. I've got these new pictures of the three kids, and I knew you'd just die to see them.
Fine. Let's see now.
Well, now, this is the eldest, Joannie, pushing the two boys in a cute little railroad engine we brought them last Christmas.
Aren't those kids just the greatest?
Aren't they, though?
Oh.
Aren't they? They're just our whole life, Walter. Jack and I were saying only the other day, just our whole life, we said. We both said it.
Molly and I just live for ours, too. You must come over and we can all get together. How about Sunday?
Sunday be just fine. What time?
Oh, before lunch. We'll fix a barbecue.
Oh, dear Walter. Fine. Well, we'll see you then.
Fine. Bye for now, Lady May. Got to get back to the studio.
God. Bye-bye.
Wilbur Wastrel in his weekly broadcast on a coast-to-coast hookup.
Lindy May Hopkins and Walter Gage with that certain look in their eyes over lunch at the Red Boater Thursday. Cupid tells me Lindy Lou and Walter are already Reno bound, after which there'll be wedding bells in Celluloid City.
Yes, and in the world of accurate reporting, this.
The scene is the White House.
What about China, sir?
It's still there, I think, boys.
Is Attlee going to win the next election, sir?
Oh, is Golden Folly going to win the Kentucky Derby, boys?
Have you talked with Churchill recently?
I sent him a Christmas card, sir.
What about Monsieur France?
I have a great respect for him, sir.
Could a war be won with 150 divisions?
Why, that depends how many divisions the other guys got, boys.
Mr. President, does the recent change in Soviet leadership make your job easier or more difficult?
Oh, without committing myself, sir, in any way, I'd say more difficult.
Eisenhower blast red. X-ray, Eisenhower blast red.
And most disturbing of all, this from the infinite field of human gullibility.
The scene is Runcorn, Lancashire, 7:15 at night.
Are you going to shut up?
No, I'm not.
If you don't stop your nagging, I'll throw something at you. Honest, I will now.
A lot of water has flown under a lot of bridges, Henry Thompson.
Stop sneering now.
I'm going back to Mother.
Here goes.
Oh, you threw a teapot at me.
Yes, and I missed worse. Look, better look next time.
Oh, you brute. That was my best cook.
Missed again. Third time, lucky.
It's gone out of the window. It's clean out of the window.
Statement of Arnold Filtz to morning paper.
I was going home about 7:15 last night, minding my own business, when a shining object passed overhead at tremendous rate. It was the shape of a saucer. It was going too fast for me to be able to see if there was anyone inside it. Yes, that's all very enlightening, but what do you want me to do? Excuse me, one moment. Hello? Oh, I see. Oh, it's Mr. Beckwith, was it? Oh, well, that's it. Thank you very much, Colleen. Yes, well, it's Mr. Beckwith who's in Paris. The names are somewhat similar. Rumour has it now that Mr. Dixon is in Studio E8. Now, what he's doing there, I can't think. During the rebuilding, it's being shared by World Theatre and Mrs. Dale.
Oh, dear. Come on, Peter.
World Theatre and Mrs. Dale, what a mixture.
I wonder if they ever get muddled up.
Uh-huh. Hist! Who lingers there by harp and guttering flame? Who is the damsel that so loudly knocks upon the door of middle age, and with tones most refined and suburban mutters sweet nothings over goblets of sweet, unpoisoned tea? Is it she, Mistress Dale, the ray of bleakish sunshine that plays about the good apothecary's pillow?
The poor soul sat sighing by a family tree, sing all a white pillow, her hand on her knitting, her lip in her tea, sing pillow, pillow, pillow. 'Tis she. See how she disentangleth each scale of wild white wool, to bring good cheer to her great and garbled family, 70 of marriages and their confused fruit, close upon 200 birthdays to remember, and winter cold this year, and hoar, and no cause for smiling. But soft, here's Dale himself without, to the navel girt with snow. A right good evening to you, Nan. A stouter, righter one to thee, thou stout good man. The good I'll own, the stout it likes me less. But no matter, what do you, damsel, knit? The milkman ran by her, the one called Jones, sing pillow, pillow, pillow. Her salt tears fell from her and ruined the scones. Wrap up these Christmas parcels, sing pillow, pillow, pillow. Prithee hie thee, the postman'll come anon. Sing all a white pillow must be my garland. Let nobody blame him, his profession's at fault. Nay, that's not next. Hark, who is it that knocks? It is the postman. Alas, not yet. How time's winged chariot doth canter o'er the clock. Prithee, good my husband, dost thou now gie to the gaunt blue courier that rides the full-bosomed clouds from Mount Pleasant to Cathay 100 ducats for pale grey stamps, and 9 angels for symbols of a purple hue, that by wealth of cardigans do reach the Thompsons in Bombay, and good cousin Willoughby in nearby Ashby de la Zouche. Not I, for I must away, dear Nan, at Esculap's behest. For when stethoscopes hang by the wall, all's idleness, and the divell doth ride abroad, laying on with warts and sores and scurvious rashes all those he finds, that all do partake of his dark appendectomy. Therefore, farewell. Tarry! I may not. The Jenks's child is worse, and being worse, no better, its face being all enmumped. Alack! That word I'll echo. Master Somerset. Most grievous and rheumed with the Spanish influence. Good Miss Donkin. Not better yet, nor will be, for the gout doth make a mockery of toes. I'll on my way to carry comfort here and there, to be a doctor's wife's to cease to care. Enter, good angel of information, and let me send my letters sans stamps, sans envelopes, sans all. For whosoe'er would dress themselves in woolies new must, like the Thompsons in Bombay, pay postage due.
Well, I think the PRO's office is along this corridor.
PRO?
You know, public relations.
Oh, what goes on there?
Well, they hand out news to the press and answer letters from listeners and all that sort of thing.
Oh, then I suppose they can put their fingers on anybody, even Pat Dixon.
I think so. I believe they're frightfully well organised.
Oh, shall we go in?
Just a minute. I think the chief PRO's on the phone. Open the door an inch or two so that we can hear. Now, with regard to 1984, the powers that be seem to think we've squeezed this story pretty dry, but I think there's still life in it. We had some more letters of protest only this morning from the Gold Coast, so I think that proves that the controversy is still very much alive in the Commonwealth, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more from Australia and New Zealand, only the mail's rather slow. Oh, yes, well outside the radios, even for fourth-class reception, but newspaper articles and plenty of Big Brother jokes on sound radio should keep 1894 going right through to the summer, I think. And that brings me to future plans. I'm afraid April's going to be rather dull. We've got one of the junior announcers down for a bout of fluffing and a hiccup during the 9 o'clock news of the 6th. 3 days of no statements about this, followed by the news that he's been transferred to West Country Children's Hour. Then, towards the end of the month, if I play my cards right, I think I shall be able to persuade MacDonald Hobley to threaten resignation. I hope you press boys will be able to do us pretty proud with this, so there'll be a huge outcry, followed by a denial from Mac sometime in June, I think. No, we haven't got anything else cut and dried. Of course, we've always got plenty of run-of-the-mill stories like BBC man fined for parking, BBC man trapped in lift, and BBC man quits, of course. I've got the usual man here for these jobs now, as a matter of fact. He's sitting opposite me, Crispin Somerset. Yes, awfully obliging. No, it's all right, Crispin. Dear chap, sit down and put that snake back in its basket, will you? No, it's a story for next week. He's taking the snake down to Lime Grove for a surprise item to pep up Find the Link. I happen to remember the other day that the 2 million new viewers at Hutch Lust haven't had a snake scare since the new transmitter was opened. Yes, well, I think that's about all for the moment. Should be enough for you to get on with. But if you do run short of material, just give me a ring. I've got a permanent line through to Gilbert, and he's always very agreeable to do anything we suggest. But that's only in the event of an emergency, of course. In the ordinary course of events, he'll go on being benign for another month. Then there'll be a tempestuous period of about 2 weeks, culminating in his insulting a panelist and a challenger on the same night, after which he'll be rested, ready for a prolonged spoilt child period going right through to the altar. Crispin, would you mind closing the door? There's rather draught.
Certainly.
Well, that's that. I don't think we'll go in there. I don't like snakes, do you?
No, but I must say I'm a bit disillusioned. I always thought the BBC told the truth.
Oh, it isn't only the BBC, Peter. I read 4 books recently.
A Soldier Takes Stock by General Sir Gomer Aspic, from page 812.
It was on the morning of October the 12th, 1945, that the 117th Cumbrian finally pushed its way into the fastness of Bicklefeld, led by Tubby Hanson Tibbler's 7th Singalese, a right good unit and pro, overcoming the crumbling Jerry resistance and taking over 1,000 ill-dressed and ill-equipped prisoners. Some of these, according to Buffer Whifford Brown, my GQ2 at HS24B, hadn't eaten or slept for well nigh a month. We found the Hun general cringing in a shelter, together with a Colonel Nakamura, an unfortunate Japanese observer with the enemy's 17th Panzer, and Mr. Hansen, a somewhat colorless Swedish journalist. After 10 minutes of bluster, the Hun caved in, and we marched him off behind bars, a fate he richly deserved.
Ich war Soldat by General Chef von Quitz, translated by Basil Leverack for the No Name Press, from page 3417, volume 9.
Our heroic soldiers finally allowed their vastly superior enemy forces to penetrate into Bicklefeld on the morning of October the 12th. By an unfortunate and unpardonable error, for which SS Lieutenant Eusiger was at once dismissed, I was not warned in time of the precipitate enemy advance. But for the treachery of this one man, the battle for Bicklefeld would certainly be going on to this day. I was tragically surprised in my bunker by an English general by name Astley or Ashford, a typical product of Sandhill, England's Potsdam on a small scale. This man, red-faced and deprived of all sense of soldier's honor, shouted at me for 2 hours, declining to join in such a one-sided argument. I asked politely to be escorted to a prisoner's cage. The good Nakamura came with me, and as a last gesture, I gave Hanson, a Swedish journalist, my soldier's binoculars, requesting that they be sent to my mother through the Red Cross. I learned later that he had failed in this simple task.
A Swede Looks On by Gunnar Hansen, translated by Olaf Grengren and Doris Daly Grengren for the Grengren Journal of the Swedish Chamber of Commerce in Hull. Page 8.
The fall of Bickelfeld was a particularly noisy affair, not deprived of certain humorous elements. I was with General von Quitz at the time. When the Englishman General Aspic came in, he came straight from the immortal pages of the great Walter Scott. The two of them, i.e. Aspic and Quitz, shouted at each other for some time in a soldierly way, Nakamura, the Japanese, acting as a kind of umpire in the Strindbergian tennis match. Eventually I made peace among them in the old Swedish way by singing a toast to sportsmanship. Von Quitz's binoculars still hang on my wall in Gothenburg.
Dead Flowers Have No Language by Colonel Hidehiko Nakamura, translated by the Japanese Tourist Bureau. Page 61, from the back.
I feel myself to this day unworthy of having assisted at a scene of surrender so eloquent with military poetry as that in which, like some ancient samurais, those indestructibly elevated warlord Aspic and Quitz met in single verbal conflict. Shame at being only a miserable colonel overwhelmed me, and I became increasingly conscious of my odious and despicable personality. The voices of my ancestors pervaded the room, asking for my bowels in august and fragrant tones. A Swede sang a beauteous song, unfortunately in the cacophonous Occidental scale, and it seemed for a moment as though the damping evening dew would settle on the wings of the fighting herons. Our ancestors decreed otherwise. Then, loathsome being that I am, I was taken to a divine barbed wire enclave, where I meditated for many weeks on my unutterable deficiencies.
Excuse me, Mr Ustinov?
Ustinov.
Is that your car outside, MZ0924?
Yes, what's the matter?
You'll have to move it.
Why, it's an even date, isn't it?
Oh, it's not that, it's the Archers.
What is?
There's a threshing machine and a reaper arrived for them in the main entrance, and your car's in the way.
Oh, very well, we'll have to park the car somewhere else.
There isn't anywhere around here.
Well, isn't there a proper car park at the back somewhere?
Not within a mile. Nearest I know is by the canal.
What, that bomb site?
Yeah, that's the one.
But I was up there the other day, early in the morning. Oh, I saw those two men again.
Well, they're two shabby businessmen.
Yes.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, where have you been? You were
My
late.
time, you would... Look, I was 10 minutes late, granted, but you weren't here. And there's nothing worse than arriving 10 minutes late and finding the person you're supposed to meet is not yet there. I mean, that's an insult.
I was here on time, went away looking for
Insult.
you. Got cold, too. Have you got the plans?
Yeah, look, I've been to the town hall,
Yes.
and I've been right to the department which discusses deeds of crown properties, public, ancient
Yes.
lights, all that. And I discovered that all the papers appertaining to this district, in fact, went up in smoke on the night of the 17th, the big blitz over here, Yes. So there is no way of telling who this land we're standing on belongs to. Therefore, we're safe.
Sitting pretty.
Absolute
Fine.
standing.
Exactly.
For the
Well,
moment,
as soon
we-
as we can get some patients, I should say.
Oh,
Must call them
you
patients.
don't call them customers.
No,
Exactly.
we'll get them... I think dormitories we want to concentrate on. Get them building dormitories. Do you think we should have trouble persuading them?
No, I think if we put it down to therapy.
Exactly. Occupational therapy.
Therapy, that is the word, isn't it?
Occupational
Yes.
therapy.
That's right.
I think we ought to keep on with that word like a drumbeat.
So do
whenever
I.
we're
And
talking
make
to
it plain to them, it's only the patients constructing their own clinic. What
Exactly.
could be more healthy?
And then they'll be permitted to live in it for about a month afterwards.
That's right,
Until
and then
we
make
get some
way
more.
for new patients.
Exactly.
That's right,
yes.
that's right.
And
And of course it goes, you see, what we've got to do is to inspire in them that feeling of a great pleasure, which has been lost nowadays, let's face it. Been lost, the great pleasure of manufacturing something with your own hands.
exactly. Yes. Therapy again. It sort of it goes right back.
You don't like to Adam.
Exactly.
Of course, he made a muck of it, but
No.
subsequent people
Exactly.
have done very well out of it on their own.
You've got the water.
Yes, I have. I've got the Malvern water bottle. I've got about 800 small paper stickers with printed.
Yes.
Oh, printed, of course. Printed on it, none genuine unless this seal is unbroken. With a seal, you can stick them on almost anything.
We can use it for fruit juice.
Anything.
Apart from water. Yes,
That's the
the
go.
water actually is a bit rusty.
Iron!
exactly. Yes,
Iron.
I should have thought that, yes.
Then you mix it, with those colouring matter we have, you've got a whole variety of fruit juices at your disposal.
Yes, and they're not going to get anything else, They're going to be on a strict diet, nothing to eat at all.
Do you think that's wise?
I
Yes,
do,
suppose
yes.
so. Yes,
I think
suppose so.
you're glad to be soft, Molly.
I've been preparing what I call Grosvenor's meal. I've been following dogs around London and seeing where they bury their biscuits. And then when they've gone, I dig a biscuit up, you see. And look at my finger, look, I got bitten here twice because two dogs that I thought, well, pretty all dogs like that, they come back together.
Well,
it took me by surprise. I was outnumbered, of course.
You don't want to
I don't mind one Pekingese, I can certainly get rid of him, but when they come back in droves...
No, we don't want to give them meal. If we're going to give them we give them salad.
No, I've got the dog biscuits under the tap now, softening up.
Oh, all right. Well,
salad, have you got any idea about that?
Yes, I've been in the park, got laurel, it's perfectly easy, no danger at all. Laurel, rosemary, basil.
What happened to basil?
Oh, he ran away,
Did he?
Yeah,
with
one
rosemary?
night. Yes.
Yes.
A terrible dust up with that.
Oh, yes, I haven't seen him. I was wondering.
Chervil was one of the people can say,
Chervil
yes,
from I do remember.
Oh, very nasty it was.
Basil should be out any day now.
3 days, yes, I think it would
About
be.
any day.
Yes.
We're going to have to look. There's another person to consider then when he
Yes.
comes out.
Exactly, yes, split in
Yeah,
5 ways.
oh dear.
Terrible. Now, look, have you got the tools for the people if they come?
Yes, I've got the spade, cement, hods, all the usual thing,
Right.
for therapy.
You don't think we ought to have them sterilised?
No, if they can't survive this, they won't survive anything.
Yeah, quite right.
Oh, that's the whole point.
Have you got your meals organised? Because I know if you don't get your meals organised, you're a different man.
You
and,
know me well enough. I
exactly.
am. I don't. You see, I'm still waiting for breakfast for yesterday.
You are?
Yeah, I've
You
got
look-
nothing
you
on
look
under
sort
this.
of-
I've got nothing on under the camel hair coat.
No, you look blue. You look sort
I
of...
do,
don't
I
know,
feel
you
very
don't-
ill.
You're not yourself at all.
I am
you
not
know.
myself, no.
And your brain is
I know
fuzzy,
that you
you're-
say that I make a god of my stomach. That is not true.
No.
I just make a god of survival. I want to stay alive. I want to reap the benefits of all these oats that I have sowed here, there, everywhere.
Exactly. Well, I hope you will.
I'm sorry to get emotional.
Well, what are you having for lunch? Fish and chips?
Don't mention fish. You know that I've got an allegory for them. I can't. Don't talk about fish.
What do you mean? Why?
I don't like
never
talking
knew
about
that.
fish.
It's
Yes,
come
I
on
do.
Saturday, isn't it? Even oysters, shrimp.
Please don't do it, will you? I haven't got the energy to be angry with you properly. I can't lose my temper nowadays.
Well,
It's bad for me.
Things like winkles.
Please don't do it. I don't know
Get
where you're-
up.
What's that car coming in there? Look at the car coming in there.
Yes.
Parking.
Do you think it's a patient, I mean?
We should put on our white coats that I got from
No.
the Army Cut Price store.
It's parking.
Yeah, and then another one coming there, parking next to it.
What's that sign say there?
I don't know. It wasn't up there yesterday when
I
we
know.
came and surveyed the place during the night.
Right, let's have a look.
Come on. Municipal car park.
It's a car park.
Well, what's a municipal?
Well, that doesn't matter. There's
Is it a
3
car-
more cars coming in.
Well, what does that mean?
It means it's a car park. We can't build here. We'll have to go somewhere where it's open, like Clapham Common.
Clapham Common? No, Dudley.
Dudley, what?
There must be some other way.
Well, they can't have made a car park out of Dixon.
I don't know. I'd believe anything about either him or them.
That was a recording of In All Directions, some new diversions in search of a guide, philosopher, and friend. Peter Ustinov and Peter Jones supplied the voices and some of the sound effects. They also wrote the script. The music was by the Aeolian Players, and the producer was Pat Dixon.